Canadians are very troubled with the allegations of foreign interference in our elections. But the Prime Minister doesn't seem concerned at all. The former head of CSIS, the former head of Elections Canada, and even Morris Rosenberg, who wrote the 2021 federal election report, are all encouraging the Prime Minister to go forward with a national public inquiry on foreign interference. The Proc Committee of the House of Commons has even adopted an NDP motion that this House vote may vote on soon, calling for a public inquiry as well. So why is the Prime Minister so opposed? Why is he refusing to get answers for Canadians?
The Honourable Minister of Intergovernmental Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, our government is taking the issue of foreign interference in Canada's democratic institutions very seriously. As my colleague heard, our government has taken unprecedented steps since we formed the government in 2015 to put in place a series of measures precisely to provide greater transparency and understanding to Canadians on a threat, Mr. Speaker, that has existed for well more than 13 years and which has been publicly discussed for over a decade. The good news, Mr. Speaker, is our government takes it seriously, and the good news is the 2019 and 2021 elections were decided freely and fairly by Canadians.
The Honourable Member for Rosemont-La Petite Patrie. Mr. Speaker, in a democratic society, few things are more critical than the integrity of the election process and trust in institutions. There are serious allegations of interference, and it's this Prime Minister's responsibility to launch a public inquiry to get to the bottom of it. People deserve transparency. The former head of CSIS and Elections Canada, former senior public servant Morris Rosenberg, and a House of Commons committee are pushing for a public inquiry. So why is the Prime Minister saying no? The Honourable Minister. Mr. Speaker, I agree with my honourable colleague that confidence in our institutions, public institutions, and public confidence are important. We've taken these allegations very seriously from the moment we took office. We took a number of steps, including legislative steps to ensure that our democratic institutions are protected from foreign interference. It's unacceptable, and as my colleague knows full well, we share his concern. And the good news is, Mr. Speaker, we are going to continue to do what